Hey dolls, welcome back to another Life with Lindsay vlog. Today is Labor Day and we're, oh, Niali's calling. We're headed to meet Niali. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How far are you?
Girl, I said 10 minutes out in a message.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Are you driving or Tay driving? You?
I'm driving.
Okay. I just got here. I can try to walk down and see if I find parking for you. Let me know when you turn on that street though, like the main street that it's on, so I can step out.
Okay. What's the main street?
I don't know, like Lakeshore Drive, something.
Very helpful. Alrighty. So we're headed to the Nature Museum. We're taking the kids and we're gonna do like just a little dilly-dallying, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're first gonna go to the Nature Museum. We're gonna grab something to eat and then we're gonna walk around because there's like some nice boutique shopping and stuff like that in that area. So we're gonna do a little window shopping for me today. Niali might pick up some stuff. I am not allowed to pick up anything because your girl is officially back on a no-buy. I am done. I don't think I will be purchasing anything until my maternity leave is over. So essentially we got like a 60-day no-buy. So let's head out.
Sometimes you can tell, and people who are smarter than me can tell, but I see a butterfly and that's it.
I think it's pretty.
It is pretty. This one I believe is a...
I'm a little scared. What does the butterfly feels like their legs?
Butterflies have tiny little claws called tarsal claws on the end of their feet, and that's what helps them sort of like grab onto the side of the wall.
Morning, y'all. I am doing just a quick little touch up on my hair and we're about to do a quick little face because I gotta head out in about 25 minutes. I'm waiting for Tay to get back home so he can take the baby, but we are headed to the dermatologist today. And today is actually my first time going to the dermatologist and I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So I'm headed to the dermatologist today because I have noticed these spots that have popped up on my skin and I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I know that they have like come as a result of my pregnancy, but I just wanna make sure that all is well. There's no skin cancer or anything like that. They haven't grown in size, but with the previous pregnancy that we had before Shiloh, I got one on my back, which y'all can't probably see it. Yeah, the strap is covering up, but I got one on my back. It's like a mole. And I was like, oh, okay, it's just the one. It hasn't grown in size or anything like that since then. I did think like, it's just something I had never seen on my skin before. But when I looked it up, you know, moles can come at any point in your life, and it just told me to monitor it and not worry about it if it doesn't change in like size or color or anything of the sort. So I didn't worry about it. Now with this pregnancy, I've noticed a few more that have popped up, specifically now that I'm postpartum. So I say, you know what, let me book an appointment. I got on ZocDoc and I was able to get an appointment relatively quickly. But the crazy thing is, y'all, is when I was telling Niali about it yesterday, when I was going to the dermatologist, she has them. So now I'm like, okay, that made me feel a little bit better. Like maybe it's something hereditary that my parents have or something like that. One thing about me is I'm not gonna wait to find out nothing that's going on with my body. Any little concern I have, I'm going to see somebody about it. So we booked the appointment. We're headed to the dermatologist. My appointment is for 11, but the dermatologist is about 20 minutes away, and since I've never been there before, I want to get there a little bit early to sort out parking and all of that stuff, because I don't need no reasons as to why I won't be able to be seen today. I'm gonna take you guys with me. If she lets me record, then I will. If not, then I'll give y'all a recap after the fact. But yeah, we're gonna go get that checked out this morning. And then today is a content day, so I want to put on a quick face. So, oh Lord. So that when I come back, I can just get to recording. So I'm doing that now. I can knock a face out in about 20 minutes. I done forgot to put on sunscreen. My head is all over the place, y'all. Can you mix in sunscreen after primer? I don't know. We're gonna do it. One thing about us as black people is like we have to dispel the myth that we do not get certain things. Like certain things are human experiences, while less likely for certain, you know, groups or whatever. You should always be willing to just not entertain the possibilities, but be mindful that everything is a possibility. And so take your health seriously. No matter what is going on with you, early detection is key. And again, I'm not speaking this into existence for myself, but this is just my line of thinking when it comes to literally everything health related. The sooner you know, the better. Like be proactive when it comes to your health care. That's what I'm trying to say. Because God has blessed me with a job, good insurance, and the ability to be proactive about my health, that's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all, let me knock out this face and get dressed, and I'll probably pick y'all back up in the car. All right, y'all, so good news is there's no skin cancer of any sort. They are essentially benign scar tissue, and what she was explaining is that when you're pregnant, you have all of this extra blood flowing, and so if you're already prone to like certain types of scarring, if you have like a pimple or an ingrown hair or a mosquito bite, your body will form like just a whole bunch of extra scar tissue around it. And I asked her why some of them were raised and why some of them are flat, and she was saying that the ones that are flat are newer ones, and if I wanted to, I could put like some, you know, silicone scar stuff on it to help it kind of heal better. But if I wanted to get rid of it, the best way to do it would be to cut it out, but then it's like creating an uglier, bigger scar for no reason, especially since they're not harmful. So all is well, but this is why you just need to go and get checked out. So now I can have peace of mind and I don't have to worry about it at all.
Picture on my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Trying to stand on my knees, go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why. You always on my mind.
down. We got into it a lot. They like to tease me. We got into it because this man owed me $2.15. He gave it to me. He was ready though. He gave it to me in court.
And it was for soap. We talking about for dish soap.
Damn, son. But you know it's a true friendship because at the end of the day we was able to move past it. And now we're here today. Amen. I want to say congratulations. Woohoo!
What's up, y'all? It has been a few days since I picked up the camera, and that is because I left y'all at my aunt's house. Over the weekend we went to her house to celebrate one of my cousin's birthdays, and it was actually a really nice celebration. The whole family was there, and it was the perfect opportunity for me to bring the baby to meet everybody because I could just do the whole family at one time. It was fantastic. But I ended up leaving the camera there and noticed that this morning when I went to film my workout, I went to my first workout class post having the baby, and I wanted to bring y'all with me, but I left y'all at her house, so we couldn't do that. Anyway, I just left the grocery store and I'm about to head to Rogers Park Fruit Market because I need to get some Malta. My breast milk supply is enough. Like if Shiloh wants to eat on demand, it's cool, and I'm pumping, but it's nothing like the first week in terms of creating like backstock or anything like that. So I need to increase my supply. I need to eat more, which I already know, and drink more water. We have our water. But at my cousin's birthday party, I was talking to my cousin's wife about it, and she was telling me to drink Malta in condensed milk or evaporated milk, which that ain't no problem for me because I'm Haitian. But in the city, I can't really get no Malta. So I'm headed to Rogers Park so that I can get some Malta and hopefully some coconut water, depending on the price that they have. I'll either get my coconut water from there or I will get it from Costco when I get back to the city. But that's all we're doing today. So I wanted to come on and say hey, because I've been missing y'all. It's been like 2 or 3 days since my camera been over there. Anyway, girl, I didn't know that Malta was like good for that. So if you're Caribbean or African or Hispanic, did that work for you? Is that like a thing that y'all know to do when having a baby, is to drink Malta for breast milk supply? Let me know. I'm willing to try anything. I also never made the Dominican drink that I was supposed to make with the oatmeal. I'm just slacking. I'm slacking. So today is gonna be Operation Increase Breast Milk Production because I've been messing around. Also, new addition are these chips. These cheddar and jalapeno chips. Y'all, those chips are so freaking good. And they don't sell them at all the grocery stores by me. So anytime I see a bag, I grab a bag. dolls and gentlemen, I just pulled up at a postnatal massage that I booked. Y'all, I am so excited. I booked it at this place called Pulling Down the Moon. Ironically enough, apparently not a lot of places offer this service. Let me turn my AC on. It's hot, and I just did my mole and it's still not dry all the way, so we can't have any issues. We cannot have any issues. I got somewhere to go this weekend. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Apparently a lot of places don't offer this as a service as readily available as they do prenatal massages. They do all type of stuff at this place, y'all. If I didn't mention, the place is called Pulling Down the Moon, but they do like fertility acupuncture, fertility yoga classes, fertility massage therapy, which is what my stuff is under today, red light therapy, fertility nutrition and supplements, acupuncture, prenatal care, postpartum care, men's fertility options. So very just wellness around pregnancy, childbirth, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited to get this massage today. I'm trying to read y'all the description of what I'm getting. Okay, here we go. So they offer both pre and postnatal massages. Obviously I'm getting a postnatal massage today, and I am getting the advanced postpartum recovery, which is $200. They do have a cheaper option, which is the traditional postpartum massage, which ranges from $120 to $170, but I wanted all the works. I wanted all the works. So this comes with 90 minutes of hands-on therapy, red light therapy to stimulate womb healing, castor oil and breast massage to boost lactation, plus clear clogged ducts, and y'all know I'm trying to like increase my supply, lymphatic drainage and essential oils to detoxify the body, regulate hormones and decrease water retention, deep external, abdominal and pelvic massage to encourage healing of the pelvic floor, organ realignment and uterine mobility, hip and glute massage for improved pelvic functioning and posture support, C-section scar massage if necessary, and 10 to 15 minutes of assessment, education and post-visit self-care recommendations. All of that for $200. Sign me up. So let's go ahead and head inside and see what this experience is gonna be like. Good, how are you? This is a 10 out of 10 experience. I highly recommend getting this done. I will leave all of their information down below. I want to show you guys my stomach after the massage. Like, I could feel my organs being readjusted. I could feel like the toxins leaving my body and her breaking up scar tissue. Elite. What's up, y'all? Coming to you guys live from Detroit because we took a little day trip to come and catch the Jeezy orchestra. You know, your girl's officially 6 weeks postpartum, so this is kind of like our first date night out. Well, not really our friend's engagement party, but first date night away from the kids. And so we decided to come catch the orchestra. Problem is, we didn't account for the time zone difference, so I don't really have time to do a whole bunch of let's get ready, yada yada yada. We gotta throw these clothes on and go. So I beat my face in the car. Let me get dressed, but I just wanted to give y'all a rundown of where we are and what we're doing. So I'll see y'all when the outfit is on in like 20 minutes or so. Call y'all back. All right, we made it, y'all. May look so nice, doesn't he? Oh, it is literally right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
You said 2.
Yeah, 2 stops, 2 lights. That light.
You made it seem like we had to walk blocks. Anyway, y'all, I'll show you guys my outfits later tonight. But
yeah, we outside.
The show hasn't started yet. We were watching a live stream to see how late we're gonna be. It looks like we're right on time.
In the club, got them bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ. That's 150 bottles in one night. I get that bitch some act right. Act right. Act right. Money don't fold, is it act right? Act right. Act right. Nigga playing games, get that act right. I'm going, back to the bay. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'm a screen nigga, all I do is talk, yeah. Want me in your city, nigga, know they gon' pay. I ain't looking for a free throw, looking for a freak up. Cuban link chain on my neck, weigh a kilo. Nigga just violated, piss dirty to his P.O. On a real nigga scale, 1 to 10, you a 0. Damn, met a bad bitch, she was Creole. On the West Coast, bitch, she say she from the NO.
What do you rate the show, babe?
I mess with it, man. Jeezy, that nigga, man. I rated it a 10.
It was a great experience. It was worth the 5-hour drive.
Oh, God. I drove.
He did. Now, let's call the kids.
As soon as JJ left, it's like he knew I was alone. He knew I was alone at work. The last 2.5 hours, 3 hours of my shift were like, going back and forth.
We had so much fun, y'all. Concert was a good time. Jeezy put on a great show. Everybody looked so nice. This is both of our first time in Detroit, but it really doesn't feel that much different from Chicago. It just feels like the cities are distant cousins in terms of like the people and stuff. But the vibe here, really, really cool. And then after the show, we wanted to go to a hookah lounge. Now that's one thing that's definitely different from Chicago. Detroit don't have that many hookah lounges, but we ended up going to XOXO Hookah because that's the one that I seen most people talking about on TikTok. Y'all, why we get to the damn hookah lounge and they're having like a private birthday party for this one guy, and so we're trying to get in, and you can see the hostess, she's like debating as to whether or not she should let us in. The whole room literally looked and turned at us with the "what are y'all doing here" kind of vibes. But she ended up letting us in and we crashed that man's party and it was a good time. They were really in there singing their ass off. I'm pretty sure Arabic is the language that they were singing, and if I'm wrong, charge it to my head, not my heart. That's the same. But yeah, no English was spoken that whole night, and we stayed and enjoyed the music. The food was good, vibes were good, and just ended the night there. We came home and enjoyed a good 8 hours of sleep uninterrupted. We both have never been so excited. We were literally like, you know what the best part of this trip is gonna be? Sleep. Uninterrupted sleep. That was pretty much the night. We were going back and forth about whether or not we're going to spend another night here in Detroit and just kind of like rest you know, just have like a slow night in with movies and stuff like that. But even though I enjoy my uninterrupted sleep, I miss my babies. I'm ready to get back home to my babies. So we're probably gonna check out a little late, but still end up going home today. I'm so glad we did this, y'all. We almost didn't come, but after having a baby, sometimes connecting with your partner can be a struggle. And I'm not gonna lie, for the first couple weeks, oh baby, it was a struggle for us. We were both just getting adjusted to the newborn stages. I'm not gonna call them the trenches because, I mean, for some people it is. It hasn't really been that experience for us, but it has been a little bit difficult, just being sleep deprived and stuff like that. And you know, Tay, he works overnight, so he's already tired, and then having a baby on top of it, we just were finding our footing in the beginning, I'll say that. But 6 weeks later, I would say maybe around week 3, we started feeling like, okay, we found the footing. And around week 4, we were like, okay, we really got our groove back. So this trip was much needed. We had good time to connect, and we were just talking about, he's like, we should do more day trips. And I'm like, yeah, maybe we should. It doesn't always have to be a week here or a week there kind of situation. Because we came in late and didn't account for the time change, we didn't get to shoot any of our outfits and stuff yesterday. So Tay just went to go shoot his, and I'm about to redo my makeup like I did it yesterday so that I can make a TikTok, because my dress was so cute. My dress was so freaking cute. This was my first time purchasing from Meshki. Also, I don't think y'all got a good sense of the outfit. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Jeezy was late, but it worked to our advantage because we made it right on time. By the time we got there, he was opening the show with standing ovation, y'all. Anyway, let me finish doing my makeup. I'm gonna let the camera roll for y'all. Y'all have asked in a couple videos, even though I have dedicated makeup videos, guys, but it looks like y'all want more of those, so we'll get back to the dedicated makeup videos for sure. I think the next one that I want to do, well, by the time you guys see this, it'll probably already be posted because these vlogs are posted a month in arrears. But the, what is it called, toasted makeup, which is really just like soft brown makeup, I guess. I think that's going to be the next one I do for fall.
Somebody tell me the answers. Me and you isn't the answer. Me and you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that, but there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about me? Yeah. It could have been right, but I was wrong. Only think about you and alone. Part of me that cared is gone, and I know that I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we tried to pretend.
I know I said I was going to do this for y'all,
don't dream about the thing.
but this foundation combo, still elite. Whenever I want a face that is not going to fail me, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. This right here, these two together, they're gonna do it every time. Look at how smooth that just went on. I just wanted to just come on and show y'all. Okay? Trust me and thank me later.
I only think about you and no. Only hit me up when she's not home, and that's why I can't get caught up. We could have been, and we try to pretend, and now and again we don't dream about, don't think about what we could have been. Oh, yeah. We're holding it in, cause I know in the end you dream about, I think about. about what we could have been. We could have been. We could have been. We could have been. We could have been.
Okay, this was the look. Let me get dressed and then I'll come back and obviously show y'all the outfit. Okay, I just finished filming my OOTD for TikTok and Instagram. So let me show y'all, this was the outfit of the night, okay? The dress, y'all, I got on sale from Meshki for $60. It was half off. Such a good buy. So in the front, it's like a cute little, just slinky halter moment, but in the back, girl, best $60 I've ever spent. My shoes are Zara. They're just some, actually don't even have them buckled, so I could show y'all. They're just these all-purpose black heels from Zara. Come in handy. I got them in this black and in a cream. Every girl needs a simple black pump. The heel was actually pretty solid, pretty comfortable. I was able to make it through the whole night and not have to take my shoes off. And then I picked up this Yerman dupe from Amazon, y'all. It's actually really good, like the quality and everything. At first I was looking on Amazon like, for this particular item, the pictures weren't doing it justice. But I was like, Lindsay, it's $15. If you don't like it, you can always return it. I actually really like it. I went ahead and ordered a silver one because I like it that much. So I'm just testing it out to see if we're gonna get an actual Yerman bracelet. And I think we are. It's only been 2 days and I'm like, I like this. I don't want to take this off. So I'm gonna look to see if I can find the real version of this with the two-tone on it, because that way it can truly be everyday jewelry and I never have to take it off. That's the goal. Earrings are also from Amazon. Cuff, you guys know this is from Zara. And this little clutch is also from Amazon. So girl, Amazon came through with the accessories, and then star of the show was this outfit. Now, I don't have my wrap on, so if I'm honest, I was feeling a little self-conscious, but my man made me feel good. He was like, you got that wrap on? I said, no, I don't. We still got a little work to do, but we gonna love on this body where we at, because 2 kids now, dose. All right, let me get dressed for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I tried to do a little voiceover, I guess, sing-along. I tried to do like a little sing-along TikTok. I don't know how well that's gonna turn out. I think it's gonna be cute in my head. Let's hope it translated that way in real life. If not, I've ended up filming just like a regular, here's my outfit, guys, just to be safe. We decided to go home. We're like, we came, we conquered, we saw. We wanna get home to our kids in our house. So we're gonna head to the Motown Museum, probably grab a quick bite to eat, and then hit the road. So we did not end up going to the Motown Museum. We thought it was like a museum that you could just buy tickets and like walk through, kind of like the Field Museum, but they only do guided tours, unfortunately. And the next guided tour, maybe not unfortunately, because I'm sure it's a good experience, but the next guided tour isn't until 5 o'clock. We're not trying to stay here that long. We want to get home. So we're gonna grab some food and then get back on the road and head to Chicago. We're going to this place called The Spot. It's a food truck that Keith Lee reviewed, and apparently it's really good. And we want something quick, good, but like that we can eat on the go. So we're gonna try it. It has 4.1 out of 5 stars on Google, so it must be better. It's been a little minute since I picked up the camera. I know for y'all, it probably doesn't feel that way. I'm not exactly sure what was the last thing that I recorded, but today has been a little bit of a busy day. My plan was initially to take you guys with me from top to finish. Also, sorry for the lighting. I'm going under the viaducts, so the light is gonna come in and out. We went to Aerial Fit or Aerial Yoga for the first time. Guys, it was so much fun. it was a really good time. But y'all know my thing, I don't like to go to a new class or a new studio that I'm not familiar with and record, because some studios won't allow you to record. So I just want to make sure all is well, scope the scenery out, get a vibe check, and then typically on the second time I visit that studio, if I visit it again, I will bring you guys with me. So next time, because there will be a next time, I'll bring you guys with me. So yes, I did that with Jeremiah and P, and while we were there, we decided like, well, we're not really doing anything for the rest of today. Let's link up. We're gonna do a little bit of shopping downtown. So I figured I'd bring you guys to that, because that should be a good time. The girls love to shop. We love to shop. So I went home really quick, got changed. Jenny is gonna be in a fashion show tomorrow, so took her to practice for that. And now I'm headed to meet the girls on O Street, which is kind of, if you're not familiar with Chicago, where a lot of the luxury shopping is kind of centralized. So we're going there first and then gonna branch out and probably grab something to eat. So that was my plan for today. We were also supposed to go to a fashion show today, guys. It was called the Juke Joint. Ugh, it was gonna be so, like, so cute, such a good time. My fit was gonna eat, and unfortunately the show got canceled. I hate the political climate that we're living in now. They didn't give all of the details, but it definitely gave some type of race war threat type of situation. The show was very much catered to the Black community, very much highlighting all the things that are beautiful. I mean, the theme of the show was the Juke Joint. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that they ended up receiving some type of threat, and decided for the safety of all the guests and everything that it would be best to cancel the show. It sounds like they might reschedule it. We'll see. Chicago Fashion Week is coming up in about a week or so. So maybe, hopefully they can get a slot somewhere in there. But I was really looking forward to that show. So that's a bummer. So I'm glad that we got some fill-in plans, because that was initially on the schedule and this wasn't. So now I get to spend that with my girls. Y'all, people are so irritating. So irritating. Tell me why. I find a park, right? But I'm like a little over the parking line. So I don't want to just leave my car here. I don't want to get a risk of a ticket. So I get out the car to see, just to see like how much room I have. And the family that parked the car right behind me is still there. So I'm like, hey, are you guys coming out, or are you just parking? And they're like, yeah, we're not coming out, we just got here. I said, okay, great. Y'all, they left like a whole car behind them of room, maybe like half a car. So I'm like, well, would you guys mind just like reversing back a little bit so I could fit in the lines? She's like, you're not gonna fit in the lines. And I'm like, well, there appears to be enough room. And I'm looking at them and they looking at me. You know, they took their baby, their stroller and everything, turned around and walked away on my ass. It's okay. We're just gonna find another spot. But like, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to be kind. Like I can really see the vibe. It is big. It's nice there. Maybe it's grass. It's giving Sunday grip. Sunday's best for sure. For sure. It's the same taste, because everyone that you put on, this is.